Hi everyone, my name is Lucy and this is Memory Keeper Journals. Today I'm doing prompt number 2 for Junk Journal July. This is one that is hosted by Meg Journals, and I'm working on my accordion journal that I created last year, and I hope to fill it all. I'm not sure if I want to do it chronologically or not, but we'll see as I go. I wanted to use my paper bags that I have to create pockets and tucks in this page because this page actually inspired me because, as you can see, it was made with a collage paper bag. So here I'm trying to figure out which bag I would like to use to start crafting. Also, that little snippet there from Amity Bloom, I'm definitely going to be getting some of her scraps that I have on a little plastic bag. You will see in a few, but in the meantime you can see me trying to get some scraps from this box. It's not the only one I have, just to start collaging or crafting on this page. I love these book pages from Edith Holden, music papers, all the vintage papers. That's usually what I like to use for collaging. And here are the folder that I have for Amity Bloom. I was using these papers to create my journal, the Artist in Bloom journal in her class, but I have some scraps here, so I figure I'll take that little plastic out, like I said before, and use that instead because the other papers are more for like a journal. They were printed on both sides, so you'll see now this is my Amity Bloom journal that I created. And it came out pretty cute, but I had a few mistakes. I'm using some of the tags in ephemera from Gina. I would add her down in my description below so that you could check her out. And I have, see, this is the part right here where I totally messed up with the fabric, but it's okay because I have a plan for it. Most likely I will be adding something onto it, and then I'm going to do some embroidery and add it to that. But it came out pretty cute, and I'm going to use it for myself on my, it was going to be my next writing journal. I'm still using my old one, so until that one is not done, I won't start on it. So here you see me, I'm just starting to prep all of my book pages that I tear. And I don't want straight lines, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tear some of these pages out and use them and probably collage the page or the bags. Well, you'll see me now that I kind of changed my mind and I grab the bag and then I start trying to figure out instead just collaging the bag and decorate it later. And here I found a little snippet of handmade paper from Rose Hill Paper Cottage and a little bag from the Creative Studio. See, I'm not sure what I really want to do yet. And it's usually how I craft when I start. I just start taking papers out and little snippets here and there, and it just goes, like that. But the whole thing that I really want to do is, you see this tag that I created the last time and I added it into my Instagram. It's vintage envelope with a vintage letter in it, and I added a picture and a little writing spot. And it's a tag flip, and it also has like a journaling card in the back, and I used ruby and pearl wallpapers. And so I wanted to house that tag into this page, but not sure. See, like in here I can't do that because then I can't fold the page, but maybe creating the bag, it fits in this bag. So I figure, okay, it fits in this bag, so then we're going to use this bag and create a pocket for it. But first I gotta make it look vintage, so I'm gonna try and make it look old. And then I decided that maybe I should just fold it and create like a double pocket. And I'm still thinking, guys, as I'm doing this, I'm still trying to think, what am I going to do with it? So I then decided that I wanted to tear it a little bit, make it look a little bit more older, and wrinkle it all up and distress it a little bit more. And I'm using walnut distress ink. I think because it's darker and it's easier for me to use and see, because you know right now I'm having some issues with my eyes, so it's a little bit hard to see with a vintage photo or anything that's a little bit lighter. Oh well, there's a pocket here. That's when I realized it. So I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have like two pockets here, one on the side and this one, so we'll have pretty much a few pockets. It's like 5 pockets, I think, yeah. But I don't know, I didn't end up using all 5 of them, so you'll see what I get to do. So what I have you here, I wanted to thank everybody who has been in my channel and subscribed, especially those new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and welcome. And stick around because I am creating a little bit more content in my YouTube and I want to inspire you guys to create. Okay, so here is when I get into it. I start thinking, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use all these vintage old book pages. I believe this one I have purchased it from my friend Joya from the Paper Patch. She actually has some packages where you can actually purchase all kinds of vintage papers, and you have a whole variety of things that you can see on her Etsy shop. So if you want to check that out, that would be pretty cool too. You would enjoy it. I actually got a whole bunch of stuff and some extras that I didn't even expect on that package. And I'm pretty much low on all my vintage stuff, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to shop more again. So here I'm looking at to see what colors can I use to decorate, because even though I wanted it to be vintage, I also wanted to use the colorful paper wallpapers that Nazi uses and her digitals. I love all her colors. Plus later on you'll see that I wanted to use her new washi tape that I purchased from her, and I want to use it on everything I do. So I figure, you know, I'm gonna try and push that in. So I'm gonna be gluing the back, but I was thinking of doing only 3 sides, so that way we can have a side pocket as well. And then here I realized, hey, I can have another pocket down here too, where it could be a secret pocket. And I'm gonna tell you something, I forget even what I do, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be even a secret for me, because just like I didn't remember I had a secret pocket on the page, that's probably what's going to happen to me later on with this one. Okay, so now we have 2 pockets. So I'm not putting it all the way in there because maybe it's something smaller. See, so now I have a pocket there. Oh, this would look pretty cool, like for a little tuck, maybe. I don't know, just still thinking. Nope, I'm thinking I'm gonna decorate now with Nassie's wallpapers. So I want to stay with the blues, and maybe I can add a pop of pink or something, but I'm just going to take everything out that I think I could use, and then I choose from that. So now where am I going to place it? If I put it here, then I have that pocket in the back with that paper bag, but I don't know, it would only be glued on that little spot there. Not sure. So here I'm trying to see how I'm going to collage on this page. I'm all over the place, guys. I cannot focus on just one thing. I'm working on the pocket, or am I working on the page? I can never make up my mind. So now I'm taking out the washi tape I told you I wanted to use. So you see, I just want to use it. I love that blue. Okay, so here I found some more wallpapers. I guess larger. Oh, those are pretty. See that blue? Love that blue. And then those snippets that are in the front that are like snippets of ledger. Some beautiful handwriting. I love that. So I'm definitely thinking I'm going to be using that somewhere in the page. And I end up using the one with the beautiful font and script. And that blue is definitely going on my page. Okay, so now this pocket is obstructing it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to still use it, so I have to adjust it in a way that maybe I might use it, but then later on when you see, I probably don't. I don't remember, guys. I did the video and I still don't remember what I did. Okay, so I'm gonna distress it again. Excuse me. So here I remember what I was thinking. I wanted to cover that yellow section. I know it's an envelope, so it consists of a pocket and all, but I just don't like that yellow contrast with everything else, with the soft blues and the pinks, and I rather just not see it. So I am determined to cover all of that yellow, and so I start collaging on that end. Excuse me. And these are all of Amity Bloom's digitals. Don't remember which ones. Don't ask me. I will link her below in my description box, and I will put her Etsy shop, and you can see all of her digitals are beautiful. So I know that you're not gonna know which one to choose from if you're really into these colors like that. She has a lot of pastels and bright colors, and it's just gorgeous. She always inspires me to craft, for sure. Even in my personal journals, I use all of Amity Bloom's digitals and ephemera. I've done it in all the other journals that I work on and I put on Etsy for sale. Usually I have ephemera included in there from Nazi, practically most of the time. Sometimes even in the gifts, because anytime I do sell any of my books in my Etsy shop, I usually include a gift with it. Sometimes I go all out because I just feel like it's part of that journal. So like if I use somebody's digital and I have a lot of ephemera left over, I would create something to send all of that ephemera, or in a pocket, or in a little like a ephemera booklet or an envelope, anything I can. I send it in there with a few little gifts and some vintage papers and stuff that you can use in your journal. I love to do that. It's fun for me. I gotta tell you guys, I was crafting today, and even though I'm not feeling that well, I do enjoy crafting no matter how I feel. It doesn't matter. Whether it is fussy cutting some of those digitals, or looking through videos, or writing in my own journal. It doesn't matter. I always try to do something because it just makes me feel better. It's relaxing, it's therapeutic for me, and I just want it to be like that for everybody. I feel that no matter what you're going through, if you have a place where you can write it all down and get it out of your system, it makes you feel better. And when you're just not even writing, you're just pasting just beautiful papers down, whether it's a magazine or a book page or an image that you got, drawn to, and you want to create something for it, why not? Just do it. Create pockets, tags, anything. I doodle in my personal journal. I like to draw. I do not draw from the top of my head. No, I'm not that kind of an artist that can come up with some kind of drawing. However, I can see something. I go on Pinterest and I look at something and I want to draw it. I can do that. I can draw something by looking at it. It might not be the same. It could be a bit more animated. It does look different, but I can get away with it. It actually comes out pretty cute, at least in my eyes. So one day I'll show you when I do a flip through of my personal journal. You can see all of my little drawings and things that I do. Or maybe I do a video of journal with me, and maybe I could share some of that content with you guys if you like. If you want to see that, please write me a comment. Let me know if you would like to see that. I wouldn't mind journaling with you guys. We can just craft together or journal together and decorate pages. Maybe you can get some inspiration from me. I would love to do that. Return the favor. I get tons of inspiration from all these crafters that I watch on YouTube, so why not? Definitely, I would love to do that for everybody too. Here I was using Nazi's washi tape. I love that washi tape. This one is the vintage one, I believe it's called. But it's got some hints of blue on one of the washi tapes. It's so cute. So here I finally glued in the pocket with the bag. I can put the tag either here or in the bag, just like I originally intended to do, which I like it so much better. And then I figure I use this journaling card from her kit as well and put it in that pocket. And I told you I forgot about the secret pocket in there, but I did do a pocket on the right hand side, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that washi tape also on that pocket. And on the other page, just to make it cohesive, and there's 3 spots with that washi tape. One on the tag, one on the pocket, and one on the side, on the left side of the page. So now I'm thinking, okay, I made a pocket on this side, so I have to put something in there too. So then I decided that I will create a tag. And first I filled the side pocket with one of these postcards from her kit. Distress it a little bit, stick it in there. It's actually a pretty big pocket. I mean, look at all the space. I can add more stuff in there. I love it. And it's a secret pocket because nobody knows it's in there. So now I'm looking at the list or the prompts, and I'm looking to see, did I actually do more than one prompt today? Because I could have. I don't know. So I started reading again through them, and I might have, done a couple, but then I decided, I'm gonna leave it as the reinventing on the bags. I reinvented by using the bags in many different ways. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. We're just gonna do, see, I have so many pockets. I have like 5, I think, or 6 now. And this is when I start working on creating the tag. I love that blue. I know it looks like a different blue, but I think it's on the video, but when you look at it in person, it doesn't. That hint of blue is the same that's on the tag that's in the pocket already, because there's like 3 different shades. So here I'm gonna create this tag like I've seen Ruby and Pearl and Heather from Rosehill Paper Cottage do. I love that style so much. So I decided that that's exactly how I wanted to create this tag, more or less like they create theirs, with the vintage papers, adding the wallpaper, then backing it with some of that coffee dye paper and make it a little bit sturdy, and tearing it all around instead of using a ruler, so it looks a little bit more with more interest. Here I was thinking of the pocket. No more pockets. I think I had enough with pockets. So yeah, definitely a tag. And man, that little bottle, I think I need to get me a bigger one because it always empties out of glue so fast, and it's already broken. So I have it with a piece of tape around it, and sometimes the tape comes off and it spills everywhere. I don't know if it already happened or if it's going to happen. You will notice it when I do that. It goes all over. And then I get to fill it up again. So here I have a pocket, so I figure I'll use this one. But it was giving me a hard time because of that bag, because now it's like a double pocket in one. But do you see how I can't focus on just one thing? I just go right back to something else. It's usually how I am. Here I found a vintage letter. This one I also purchased from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. And I use them for collaging a lot, whether it's in a journal or tags on anything. I love using that. So here I just want to use some of that handmade paper, also from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. It's got gold speckles on it, and it's like one. I have only a few left over. I definitely need to get some more. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not sure what it is. But you see how I muted the page a little bit? Instead of all those colors, I figure, let me just put white. And then I found this vintage envelope that goes to that letter, and I figured that's it. I need this on this tag. And look how cool that is. I love it. So I know this is a long video, but I'm gonna try and make it shorter next time. I actually made it faster just so that you guys are not here so long. But I mean, if you really think about it, when we're crafting, we craft more than an hour, depending on what we're doing. I mean, sometimes I craft full 6 hours straight if I'm feeling well. But I like to watch videos and put it on when I'm crafting, or listen to music, or an audiobook or something. I like to do that. Most of the time it's just watching a video from someone else, and it feels like I'm crafting with someone. I do craft with my friend Joya, and we do it through like video chat through Instagram, which is fun. We both sit there, we talk, we craft together, and we laugh, and it's like we're in the same room, but we're not. But it's fun to do. I tried to do it with others, but not everybody likes to do that in person. It's fun, but it's okay with me, whichever way. I like watching Martina Teal and Tattered. She's very soothing, and she has a videos that are like a, what is it that she calls it? A craft with me also, but it's more like a just hanging out kind of thing, and it's relaxing, the same thing. And she takes her time, and I'm in her Patreon as well, so I can see other videos that she has, and tutorials that shows us what to do and things like. I love doing that, and I've been watching her forever. I say forever, but it's been probably 2 years now, I think. Yeah, I think about 2 or 3 years. I don't even know. It feels like that long. But it's fun. I really enjoy her channel, and she inspires me greatly. Just like Nasi, just like Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. Look, see, this is the accident I was telling you about. My little bottle is cracked on the side, and I put a piece of tape, but I think I need to get a new one. I just have to run to Dollar Tree and get a couple more. I don't know if I bought it there or if I got it on Amazon. Don't remember. It was a pack of 3 or 4, and I've gone through all of them already. But see, look how cute this tag is coming out. Now I'm going to put some coffee dye paper in the background for writing. So I'm going to look through my stash here from the scraps. And I find this piece of coffee dye paper that I had originally taken off of one of the pages that I was putting in the journals that I'm working on. So it fits perfect. I can cut it, and it's ready to use. Now I'm going to distress this one before I glue it on. One thing I said at the end of this video that I remember now was that I wanted to use my sewing machine. I know that I love sewing all of my tags and journaling cards and everything, and I never got to do it. I think I was just getting it to my end of my energy when I was doing this video, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go ahead and sew them tomorrow and then put it back in my book. So that will be the only difference that you will see from the pictures I posted on Instagram and on this video, because I like to sew around it. It just gives it that, I don't know, that extra thing that it just looks so nice. And I love sewing, and since I'm learning, I love to do it on paper or in fabrics and anything. I'm still learning a lot of things with my sewing machine, and that's one of my favorite things to use. And speaking of, I know that Meg put a video up today as well about 5 items, favorite items that she uses. Okay, so here's one. This is my book of ephemera that I just recently created. I have so much ephemera everywhere. I have tons of little books filled with them. I have one that Martina made for me. I have another one that I created, the first one that I created ever since the beginning when Martina showed us how to make it. And then this one, I use the binding method like Genevieve Designs. She creates albums, and oh my goodness, I am so hooked in her channel now. It's insane. So I decided to use her binding method in this book, and it came out so cute. And here I'm showing you Tim Holtz dolls. Do you know that I don't really like those black and white little kids? It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It reminds me of like scary movies. I don't know why, but I mean, they're cute. They're really cute, but just sometimes I just can't. I think maybe the black and white, I might need color. But you see how cute I used Martinez from T. Untitled Digital and created the ephemera book. Those are the signatures inside, and they're removable. Now I'm trying to see what I can match on the right side to the left. So I'm thinking maybe butterflies. I like that one because it matches with the purple one next to it. I just wasn't sure. Couldn't figure it out. I kept looking. And then yesterday I was working on these. These are like little snippets. And it has like the same wallpaper from Ruby and Pearl on that one. And I thought, well, maybe that might work. But then I kept looking and I said, well, I really need something to match the purple and the pink next door. So let's see. I end up bringing a couple of them down. I had sewn on them already. But it's just a little piece to decorate. Who did I see doing this yesterday? It was one of the videos I watched. I think it was one of the last videos that I watched, and it kind of stayed with me. And I ended up doing it too. Can't remember who it was because I watched so many. Can't remember. I did watch Barbara's because she was showing her video from the Ephemeramba, so it could have been that. But I seriously don't remember who it was that I saw it from. I've done it before. It's not like I haven't done it. It's just that it inspired me to do it again. So, and I have so much scrap that I need to make a dent into. So I'm going to be creating a whole bunch of things with it so that I can use it throughout journals. So see, I decided in this one has purple and it has pink. And the blues. And so it's just a little piece of wallpaper. And then the butterfly. And voila! I got my little decoration. I like it. I actually love it. I took my time. And I was relaxed doing it, even though it looks fast. It's just because I made it faster, the video. So now this little piece of coffee dyed paper, I'm gonna put the date. And so I was looking to see where I wanted to display it, and so I decided on the tag. So now I'm gonna use my cute little stamps that I won in one of the giveaways. Don't ask me from who, because I don't remember. So, all nicely glued. So I love using these stamps. I have also, I was always purchasing from Notebook Therapy before when I was doing my bullet journals, because I love stamping and I love to create my own calendars. I don't care to buy those calendars at the store anymore. I like to create my own. I do buy one for personal stuff, but I put that on the wall, and that's for us to know appointments and stuff like that. But for my journal, I like to create my own. So I have one journal for budgeting, and I do my calendar there. I do it all by hand. I do not buy a calendar for it either. I like to draw. I like to design it. I like to decorate the page, use stickers. So when I was talking about that earlier, I was saying that Meg was talking about 5 favorite things that she needed to use that she can't be without. I know my number 1 would be the sewing machine and my vintage papers, washi tape. That would be number 3. Stamps. Number 4. I don't know. What else? Stickers. Oh my gosh, stickers. I love stickers of any kind. I'm constantly using stickers. Too bad I didn't use them here. So, but I have a lot of days in this prompt for Junk Journal July, so I will be taking some of my stickers out. So what do you guys like to do? Do you like to glue books? Do you like to write all the time, or you just like to create stuff and just for fun? I'm creating something. It's been taking me a little while now, but I have a beautiful digitals that Raindrop Lila gifted me. She's so sweet, so kind, and I don't ask her for it. She just gave it to me, and I just said I have to do something special, and that's basically what I'm working on. But man, it's taking me forever. She's gonna have like 5-6 more digitals out there before I can even come up with something, but it's okay. She didn't ask me to do anything. I just feel like if a person is so kind to me to gift me something, then I gotta make them proud with it, right? Especially when it's something that is art, time they put into it. They work so hard on those digitals, and you know, and they come out so beautiful. I want to create something really nice. I mean, it's not like I haven't used her digitals, because I have. I've done pictures. I've used them. But yeah, I feel like I need to do something. So this time I didn't put an eyelet on that. I just put reinforcers that I had it distressed with my distress ink, and now I'm gonna use some of this wrinkly seam binding that I love. It's one of my favorites. I need to buy more because I want all of the colors. And there I'm showing you the blue on that paper, and I literally can use whichever, the light or the dark, but I decided on the lighter one because it's pretty much what's all around on both pages. So, and then later on, like I said, I will sew around it. I would put another little charm on this one, or maybe I'll leave it like that. I don't know. We'll see. Guess I'll show you that when I do the flip through at the end of the junk journal. So there it is. I think I'm done here. It's cute. I got like a pocket there, which is pretty big, with a card. One here, one up here with my tag, one on the side. I should do a little, yeah, I decided to do a little hole in it as well and distress it, and then also add a little bit of that seam binding as well. Just a little piece. I don't really need a lot because it's just a tiny little card, and I can write on all of these, so I got plenty of space to do it. Look how pretty. I love it. So now I can journal in the back of those cards, anything I want to journal about. I love it. What do you guys think? Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here and spending time with me crafting. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna leave some information below for you so you can look around. I'm gonna put, looks like I'm not done. I'm putting some gold wax around all of my cards and my spread. Excuse me. Yeah, why not gold? I mean, I already have some gold on that handmade paper that Roseau Paper Cottage made for me. So yeah, I'm adding some of that vintage gold, and it just add that pop of, I don't know, it looks so pretty. I love it. I feel like I need to put some like fabric or something somewhere, but I decided not to because I think it was very busy. But everything that I had on there, I love. I used everything I wanted. Nice gold on the envelope, on the cards. Now everything is cohesive. And it looks good. I love it. So as I was saying, I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. So come on by, just check it out. I'm gonna be posting some videos practically every day. I will do my best to do that. I'm trying to discipline myself, which is the word of the year for me, on finishing my projects, because I have so many that I haven't finished. Not that I didn't want to. Chronic illness is not easy to deal with, so sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. So it depends on how much energy I have. But see, it's beautiful. I love it. Just let me know what you think. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love this tag. So pretty. So basically I'm showing all the pockets, and I think I have about 4 or 5, I think, plus the one that I forgot on that bag, the white bag that I created on the right, the secret pocket. Thank you guys. See you next time.